Hey, what up, guys? So, on this video, I'm going to be talking about what is happening today or what happened today in Nigeria as we speak, in the social media, in government, and in some other aspects of the country, guys. So, if this is the first time you're seeing the channel, do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your opinion in the comment section. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Verydarkman, Ilbasi. I'm going to be talking about TVC. I'm going to be talking about Scott Igoma. I'm going to be talking about Wike. I'm going to be talking about Fubara, guys. So if this is the first time I've seen this channel, like I said, do not forget to drop your comments in the comment section. Now, guys, Verydarkman came out today and he was talking about what happened with TVC, examining what he said about Ilbasi, guys. And the TVC had a lot to say about Verydarkman, and I'm not going to be showing you what they had to say because Verydarkman had it in his video. So I'm going to be showing you the two of them in Verydarkman's video, guys. How that Verydarkman came up and he was talking about that he's not really after crowd, because if you talk about crowd, Verydarkman is one person, one influencer, one individual in Nigeria today that carries crowd, not for enjoyment, not for food, not for fun, but for the betterment of the country, guys. And he had a lot to say about the perspective of which TVC spoke about him concerning Ilbasi and what he said. So, guys, I'm going to be showing you quickly what they had to say about Verydarkman in Verydarkman's video, and also what Verydarkman had to say afterwards.
Moving on, in the world of social media, celebrity chef Ilbasi's Guinness World Record for the largest pot of jollof rice is still commanding applause both at home and abroad. But while Nigerians continue to celebrate the feat and this young woman, social media activist Martins Ose, better known as Verydarkman, has stirred a different conversation. Listen to some of the remarks he made concerning her feat.
Honestly, the entire team, every single person that worked on this went above and beyond. And I mean, it's my name and Gino on this record, but this record is dedicated to every single person that worked on it.
Made Nigeria proud. She has tried her best. She has put us on the map. Do you understand? But this time, listen to me. It's not even about Hilda. It's not about Hilda. She's the girl. She's doing what the girl does. But I don't want a bunch of sitting down one place. Leave women. Let women do women. We sit down one place and clap. But we cannot continue going out to foolish ourselves and,
Now, his comments have split opinions online, of course. Some people called it dismissive, others are seeing it as a blunt critique. But the real question is, in an era where Nigerians are breaking barriers like Ilbasi and placing their culture on the world stage, did he reduce Hilda's record to just cooking and as a thing women do? Did he undermine not only her success, but the broader recognition of Nigerian creativity? I don't know, so I'm going to take a look at social media. Crypto says, what's the definition of pride? This fame and engagement entitlement has eaten VDM up. Raquel is going to come for me. Most Def NG says, Nigerians love to rally behind positivity. That is why she got so much love. And MZ says, if no be the free rice, how many people for come see Hilda? How many people attended the previous cookathon? VDM, I didn't know women only cook rice because right here I'm a journalist and I'm presenting a segment. Team, this is very interesting. I don't think he meant any harm. I don't think that he was intentionally dismissive. But I don't think that on the other hand, this should have come directly on the heels of this win that she just got. It wasn't very constructive. It wasn't helpful, and it wasn't necessary if you ask me. But what do you make of it?
Well, VDM, if somebody does something very good, everybody can applaud. Whether it's a woman or a guy, it doesn't really matter. Hilda thought of it. She went ahead, looked for sponsorship, she did it, and she won the stuff. We should clap. In fact, I'm a guy and I'm clapping right now because what she did was fantastic.
Yes, it's very dicey for me because I didn't get to hear everything Verydarkman said or says in that video because it's quite cut short. So I don't know, but if what I listened to now is anything to go by, I don't think he was trying to throw a jibe at Hilda. He's only talking about spirit of spectating, which I have issues with. When people sit back, turn on their TV, watch football, start clapping, start doing that, these guys are making money on the field, and then you are not doing anything to better your own life. I guess he's trying to encourage, motivate people that get yourself up, start doing something so that people will also clap for you. If this, what I listen to, is anything to go by. But if he's criticizing Hilda, I do not think it's a very wise thing to do because Hilda has done it, and Guinness World Record has recognized her, which is an incredible feat that she's done. And I would say that congratulations to her once again.
Well, hopefully, Ibrahim, the perspective you're bringing to the matter is really the case. Or else this thing is saying doesn't catch any sense at all. I mean, I'm trying to do the mathematics of what I'm not getting it. Because if he's saying, now, guy, if something is good, leave it say good. This jumping on a trend to try to have an angle just for views and follow let it be intellectual, please. For sanity's sake, just leave it to be intellectual and make sense. For this thing, except for the angle Ibrahim is bringing that you were trying to encourage people to do something as well, I agree on that case. But if that was not what you were trying to get at, man, change.
Absolutely. Another national incident of someone setting up.
All right, so first things first. You see this girl on TVC. If you advertise yourself to me, I can't sleep with you. You understand? You act like somebody that just wants Verydarkman attention. Maybe I'll come go your page, come look at you. No, I can't sleep with you. You're not my type. Now, They are making it look as if Verydarkman is one demon that is against Hilda. I applauded the girl. If I want to criticize Hilda, I'll make a proper video. And guess what? I have a lot of things to say. You understand? But I decided not to do that because yes, nobody said you get in the front people. She's actually doing something. Now, this whole thing started with, I made a post. I said, oh, now nobody's saying that there's a distraction. But if not Verydarkman, they do something now. They'll say Verydarkman is paid by APC to distract. I didn't call the girl's name nothing, but they carried it anyways. You understand? Now, first things first. They say Verydarkman is jealous of the crowd that Hilda pulled. That I'm jealous of the crowd. Now, what you all don't know about crowd is this. You see crowd where they go for enjoyment, different from crowd where they go for war. That's what you don't know. You see crowd where they go for enjoyment, different from crowd where they go war. Crowd where they go for the video Whiskey Burna Boy concert, different from crowd where they waka go stand for front of government to say we want to fight for our rights. They're two different things. I can't compare the crowd that I pull with the crowd that any other person pulls in Nigeria. They are enjoyment things. Do you understand? We pull crowd with people that are ready to fight. You know what it means? Say you pull out with crowd where people go protest, then they fight for their rights. These people don't care whether police go shoot. If a bullet hits them, they don't care whether police go throw tear gas. The tear gas go enter their nose. They don't care if they are arrested. Do you understand? Those are the kind of crowd we pull. I can't compare that with people where they go enjoy. Do you understand? Where Davido go sing, Whiskey go sing, Burna Boy go sing, they go enjoy, they go meet girls, they go party, they go meet people, they go connect. Those are vibes. We pull crowd that is different. That bro, mindset like mine. So they say they want me Nigeria grow. We put the Nepal like crowd. You think it's easy when you see somebody like Omoyele Sowore with his people, they're there for fraud, they shout end bad governance or revolution now. All those people are there for behind Sowore like that. All of them, they don't mind if they go knock anybody where they want to shoot, they shoot. You think the crowd that came out for NSAS where they buy, where we say the state unite to keep the whole voltage running? Then the government said the youth they play. Where at the end of the day, bullet pick them, and some of them when they say they still there for prison till today, which we are going to actually look for that prison very soon. But we start to look for way to get them out, right? Because all of now, when now for enjoyment, so now don't go abandon them, of course. I mean, I didn't have the platform then. Now I do. We can start looking for them. There are two different type of crowd. Do you understand? I cannot be jealous of that crowd. Now take a look at this, bro. This is not when we did Benway, bro. Do you know how many thousands of people were there? Those are Benway youths. Those are youths that are ready to stand for their rights. They said, no, the buying of our people by the headsmen is too much. This is not crowd for cruise. Do you understand? It was so big of a crowd that stood in uniform. The Benway youths stand and say, no, we not agree. They chase police out. They chase soldiers out. Everybody they fear. When I reached the scene, police call me from Abuja. Oga police call me from Abuja. Hey, bros, meet here. I heard you are there. Please, can you help us calm the situation down? I say, Oga, you have to send your representative to come and tell Benway youths that this buying of these people will stop. First of all. That is only when you assure them. That's only when I can tell them. They begged. Then eventually, I said, okay, thousands, bro. Thousands by the left, thousands by the right. I said, okay, bro, let's leave. They said they would do something about it. In less than 20 minutes, the whole place was gone. Are we going to talk about the Edo State? You see the multitude of crowd there that say no to the Dangote freelance buying. I don't compare myself with people in entertainment. We don't do all of that here. So I'm nobody's mate. Please, it's not about crowd. Jealous of crowd. Secondly, they say, because Verydarkman, because you that the trend and you know the trend. Bro, I stopped trending, bro. These bloggers were like my slaves. Left, right, and center, Verydarkman. I said, don't post me again. Who can do that, man? Who can do that? I said, don't post me again. Everybody, entertainer, celebrities, all of them, they want that thing. I said, don't do it. That damn Insta blog was leaking my nyash on their post every steady. Verydarkman. All these things just to project Verydarkman as a bad person. And for them to actually get engagement on their page. You know what my face stands for. I say stop. Because most of the time, a lot of these blogs are controlled by the government. That's why they target somebody like me. Do you think these people were going to target me if I don't collect money, or if they get stories say Verydarkman don't collect money? TVC now, they want time to spoil my name as well, because they know say na Verydarkman legit, man. Every other person can't do Verydarkman because they will collect money. I don't. I say anybody should bring receipt anywhere where don't pay Verydarkman to do something before. You know they now. EFCC carry Verydarkman come back. Verydarkman see they beg them in the court because Verydarkman no say hands they clean. You see bloggers everywhere. I had to tell them to stop because it was irritating at some point. I wake up in the morning and see myself on the blog every day. Other people didn't have an opportunity to even shine again. Go gossip me, I go give their money. I mean, that one himself, just to wake up one morning and decide to become one very bit. Although I understand him, he's somebody that have esteem issues. You know, I've told him the last time when we talked for phone. I told him, I said, you have low self-esteem. You know, you have esteem issues. You just want people. For some reason, you want validation from people, and you can't get it. That's the thing. It doesn't work that way. They need to organically choose you. So when you talk about crowd and talk about Verydarkman, I don't want all of that, bro. Do you understand? That's why now I want to deliberately, I know what I'm doing. I want to narrow it down to like minds. People who really want me in Nigeria grow, not be some people where they look the team like Cruz. Do you understand? Understand all of this first. Now let's come back to TVC. TVC, when we're talking about Dangote buying, did you talk about it on your news channel? Did you talk about it on your news channel? They just recently for because I heard it's been alleged that it's Tinubu that owns TVC. I guess that's why people, because now all of them they come for me because obviously they think say, okay, this Verydarkman movement, this latte movement, maybe go carry and go support one political party. I'm not going to do that in 2027. So this attack when they attack me, I don't really need to do one. That's what you people think. Maybe that's why they come for me. But now, let me ask you a question. They just recently do peace deal with the terrorists where they buy people for Nigeria. This same APC regime, APC government. Did you talk about it? Did you make emphasis on it? Did you make it trend? Dangote owns, Dangote trailer buying. Did you trend about that? Recently now, Nakari started the post. Dangote say he pays highest. He pays it how much? Go and give. Have you interviewed Dangote workers? Those in drivers? Have you interviewed any of them to ask them how much they are paid? Before you carry your nonsense news, all of time talk something like Nakari. But media, all of them. But I'll collect money, all of them. I'll beat my chest to tell you that I'm the only person that's come online and come and give a legit story just the way it is. Nobody dares to do that. Nobody dares to do that. Bro, do you know how many things they pushed against Verydarkman on this media? I am APC's puppets. Now see why somebody say that I am APC's puppets. It's so crazy. That's how come all what I am saying. That's if they arrest me, they release me. So meaning I'm supposed to go and die. Because I'm not died yet. Let me say APC they use me. Everybody get what they deserve. They say I deserve, they really protect me. So they say government no fit buy me. But you know why government cannot attempt to buy me? Because one naira. The root of all evil. I have defeated that, and they know. Their conscience no go let them because they know genuinely. So this boy does not talk because somebody is motivating or influencing him. This boy actually talks because yes, this is what they need to say. Do you understand? I'm not trying to be friends with nobody. They hate that. These people don't like that. Who does he think he is? He's so proud. It's not my fault that you have low self-esteem. It's my fault that you have low self-esteem. And I'm proud youth, pull out for fish magnets. It was not about fish magnets. That's what most of you don't know. It was a movement to show that wait, there's insecurity that claimed the life of a legit hustler. Fish magnets was the bracket. But the main movement of that day was that this is it. Guess what? All what I said that day on the mic, pointing hands. That see, this buying, what happened to this boy? Indirectly, now Asinwajibola mentioned who buy. Indirectly, now the governor, Chukwuma Soludo, now he buy. Because if they provide the security, that boy for no buy. Bro, news channels did not report that. They kept it off. The media is controlled. If I didn't go to Yelwata, if I don't know, say they buy 200 and something people for inside their rooms for Yelwata, would you know that? Do you think you will know that? Do you know how much these people have controlled the media? You think it's a joke? Then the one person, why do you think they want to make me a demon so bad? Why do you think they want to make Verydarkman a demon so bad? And that is exactly what I say. Blogs don't put me no more. Now they don't carry on good news. Everything, all of them, they are controlled. There's no real media anywhere. It's not pride. I give you real media. I give you the truth. I travel. I go there to see. They've labeled me cloud chaser. They went to manipulator. Now, the current one is Verydarkman is a content creator. And I joined them. I fuel that content creator part. They'll talk about them. Then a new name will come. Then they get exhausted. They've had different content creators, different influencers attack me, say they have evidence of me doing XYZ. They even say I knock small children. All of them know I don't sue. Yeah, I don't sue, bro. Which kind of person say they fight for freedom, they go courts? you say they fight, you say they go courts. That one, maybe now then they carry you, they go to court for your fight. Don't be me go they carry person, they go courts. He said this thing about me. He said my mother is a prostitute. He said that I am a thief. He said that I am a pedo. He said that I'm a... No, I don't have that time. Say anything you want to see. Do you understand? Say anything you want to see. Even this stuff said when I stopped the blog, safe. Genuinely, low-key, I'm not even going to report nobody. I'm not even going to report nobody. That's the craziest part. But maybe sometimes I might. So now, when they thought they were controlling the media, I was actually... Now I am, some way, somehow. Do you understand? Like I said, some of them on the blogs, they were doing okay before, like Gossip Meal. Then the blog was trying before, until boom. Insecurity, low self-esteem, trying to be competition with the people you have on your blog. Do you understand? I told you, I said, these things, no. Now you've crumbled your blog. You comment A, they say, oh, 50,000 for you. That's what is on your comment. Nobody know what you're talking about no more. That's what happens when you let the media. You cannot be yourself and let your things happen. Verydarkman is the real enemy because Verydarkman is the truth. There's nothing they've not said. None of them have ever backed it up with proof. Yeah, that time you said Naira Marley should be cancelled. You said Naira Marley, why now? Did you change your mind? That means you have been paid. That's because you are a fool. Doing investigation, did you not know that you put your head everywhere until you find the truth? Immediately I saw the truth, boom, I knew where I was. And even at that, I was still being diplomatic, looking for more evidence. Nigeria, one-way traffic. For me, I thank God for my movement, the right of movement, the strongest movement in the country. Their eyes they open now. While they will check comment section. If people talk, some people will say, "Oh, I'm gonna bring evidence. I'm gonna bring evidence." Do you know how many things I've successfully done? All those Ponzi scheme influencers they do, they know you do them again. Skincare vendors, a lot of things. No, don't joke with me. Tell me you gonna learn. I will learn the hard way. Don't play respect me for real though. Yes, you gonna learn. I will learn the hard way. That way.
So guys, you saw and you heard all that was said. What do you think about it in the comment section? Please drop your comment on the comment section. Now, guys, Fubara has assumed office, and there have also been, state of emergency all this while in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, since Fubara has been, suspended and all that. So he actually lifted it as soon as he came up, and this is the statement, from Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president. So long, guys, Wike, a lot of people said a lot about Wike, but he really doesn't care about what people had to say about him. He doesn't care about what people think about him. He doesn't care about what people wants to do about him. All he cares about is what he's doing and how he does it, guys. And Wike had a lot to say in this phase. So I'm going to show you guys what Wike had to say about rumors and, stuff that people say about him.
Each time I travel, I go with files. I go with CFOs to make sure that the work is not being delayed. But this time around, I said, whatever it is, I must travel. I must. And I must travel without any file. So if the whole place will crumble, let it crumble. Because one has to be alive before you satisfy other people. This job we are doing, there are people waiting for you. The day you drop, they will announce another presidency. So you must make sure while you are working, you also take time out and relax. So I said, let me travel. Before I know it, I was here that they said they were sick. I heard they said they have heart attack. God will continue to help them to have heart attack. It is my prayer I will sign their condolences. It's my prayer very soon I will write a letter, we are sorry, we loved him, but take heart, it's God that gives, it's God that has taken. You see, the level of this country where we are, we play politics with everything. How somebody can sit down, just all kinds of things. Where the person saw me, I don't know. The hospital he saw me, I do not know. And yet, we're all happy reading it in social media. This is a country where somebody who was social media will say, Mr. President is a criminal. Nothing will happen. Nothing. You say all kinds of things you want to say, nothing will happen. No matter how you see people criticize Trump, have you ever seen any American citizen on the social media, on the public, say, look, our president is a criminal? Have you ever heard that? But yeah, anybody can wake up in the morning and abuse president, and we're happy. You are lucky you have a president that believes in the rule of law. You are lucky. Continue to be lucky. There are those you will meet and you won't be lucky again. The SSS called me that people said they would demonstrate, that we are paying attention to roads, we are not paying attention to health. I could directly listen. Demonstration is allowed everywhere. Everywhere. Nobody would blackmail me. Nobody will stop me from doing what I think is right, and do it at the right time.
So guys, you have heard and you have seen what Wike have to say. Guys, what do you think about it in the comment section? And lastly, Scott came out today with, something else. And it is really, really serious how that some people feel like the Igbos in Lagos actually is taking Lagos away from them. Meanwhile, there's no way an Igbo man comes to a place and takes a place if he's not given, So Scott had his own story to tell about this, and he was actually addressing the Lagosians. So guys, listen to what he had to say.
Now, the Yorubas in Lagos are the most tribalistic people we currently have in the country. They are the most tribalistic people we have in Nigeria at the moment. However, I do not blame them for being tribalistic because they are angry at something, and that is why they are tribalistic. So instead of us to accuse them of being tribalistic, I think we should find the reason why they are angry, and so we can move on. Because whether you like it or not, the reason why the Yorubas are angry, especially the Yorubas in Lagos, they feel that non-Yorubas have come to invade their land in Lagos. They feel non-Yorubas have come to invade Lagos. And whether you like it or not, there is an atom of truth in it. Because Lagos is the only state in Nigeria that is at least 10% developed. We have commercial activities moving in the state. We have entertainment booming in the state. We have a lot of things that are booming in the state. There is prosperity in the state. And this is why they say that Tinubu built Lagos. And that is true. So because most of you don't like Tinubu, does not mean we should discredit the job that he did. There are so many prosperities and activities that are booming in Lagos, and there is seaport, there are a lot of things. And whether you like it or not, it did not fall from heaven. Somebody did it. And if the Yorubas in Lagos say it was Tinubu that did it, then we have to respect and accept it that it was Tinubu that did it. Take your hate to the next door. You hate Tinubu doesn't mean we should discredit that if he's the one that built Lagos. Moreover, the Yorubas were here before Tinubu came. So they knew how their Lagos was before Tinubu came. So if they say Tinubu built Lagos, we have to accept it and respect their opinion. So this is why lots of people are coming here. The Igbos, other tribes, they are coming here to Lagos to do business, to do other activities, entertainment, etc. And now, the Yorubas are feeling that they are no longer in charge of their land. That's how they are feeling, that they are no longer in charge of their land. However, to the Yorubas, you are not a victim in this claim. As a matter of fact, you had a part to play. These lands that you are saying the Igbos invaded, per se, or took from you, the Igbos never invaded your land. They bought it. Your ballers, your obas, the head of your families, they sold those land. They sold those land to the Igbos to do real estate and to do other activities. So go and hold your ballers responsible. Go and hold your obas responsible. Go and hold your family head responsible. The Igbos didn't steal the land. It was sold to them. And guess what? Your obas are using the money to buy Rolls Royce. They are using the money to buy exotic cars. They didn't do anything for you with it. So go and hold your obas responsible. And again, to the Yorubas, you are also ripping off other states, especially the Yorubas in Lagos. You are ripping off other states, whether you like it or not. We have lots of big companies. For example, we have a lot of oil producing companies that are drilling oil in Delta. And the headquarters of that company will be in Lagos. And they will be paying tax to the government of Lagos. They will be paying tax to Lagos State. And yet they are making that money from Delta. So you see, you are also ripping off other people. So don't come here and start acting as the victim. So if we truly want to solve this tribalism issue, we all have to come together and request of the government to build ports and airports in other places. Like in Delta State, in Edo State. So to be close to Anambra, to be close to markets, to be close to Onitsha, where they have markets. Because whether you like it or not, the Igbos don't really like to stay in East Lagos. They come here to do business. That's why they come. The Igbos prefer to build their houses in their villages. They have all their mansions in their villages. So if they have a good place where they are doing business, they will not come to this your Lagos. The only reason why they are coming here is because business is thriving here. But if we have seaports and working international airports in other like 5-6 states, then every other region will also grow. And everybody will be staying in their various region. The Hausas will stay in their region. The Igbos will stay in their region. The West will stay in their region. Everybody will be okay. And we will end this tribalism once and for all. Because we are behind. We don't have time to waste. And tribalism is eating our time. We country to build. We need to wake up. We need to put aside tribalism, put aside religion, and put aside this so much hate. I don't really believe Nigerians hate each other. I don't believe. I just think we are angry. Because I don't believe I hate another Nigerian. And I don't believe any other Nigerian hates me. We are just angry at something. And if we can fix our anger, we'll remove the shackles in our eyes and we will see clearly.
Now you have listened to him. Guys, tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Do you think the Igbos are really taking Lagos State, or the kings, you know, the commissioner, the chairman, the local governments, and all of you? Do you think those people are not the ones selling their lands to the Igbos? Well, I know what I think, but tell me what you think about it in the comment section, and also of all the videos I have shown today so far. And like I said before, if this is the first time you are seeing this channel, guys, do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your concern in the comment section below.